Hey, Phoenix Consciousness, how are you doing this Wednesday evening? I guess for some, we're rolling into Thursday. And anyways, this is Tabitha Jane. I just wanted to pop on here and I wanted to ask you, are you giving away your power? Do you even realize you're doing it? So here's the thing. For those of you who are new to this channel, hello, welcome. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of this. Sorry, I'm trying to get my incense out. And those of you who follow and hop on here regularly, I hope you know I really do appreciate you. And yeah, got a bunch of different things going on. I started a new job. I'm working like 70-hour weeks, so it's timing is a little bit at a premium for me right now, but I wanted to really this topic has been it's come up so many times over the last few weeks in a variety of different means where people are actually giving away their power and they're making themselves a victim, not even realizing they're doing it. And I don't want that to be you. So I wanted to come on here and share with you, especially as we're heading into the holiday season, we're getting into all of these highly emotionally triggering circumstances, whether it's, traveling with friends and family or you're by yourself, whether it's, the gift giving or whatever it is. I mean, it's just that time of year. We're wrapping up 2019. We're starting in 2020. New ideologies, new dreams, new goals, whatever it is. As we are coming to the close of 2019, and we are charging forward into 2020. I want to share with you so that you don't make yourself a victim. Because one of the things that, like I said, has kind of brought this whole conversation and thought process to the forefront for me is how many people I hear complain and blame. Now, we all have ick in our lives, right? We all have the less than desirables, whatever those elements might be. Where we lose our power, though, is when we externalize those situations. Oh, my job sucks. Oh, my parents are going to complain. Oh, the kids only just want. When we externalize, when we blame others, no matter how seemingly small or insignificant it might be, when you pass the buck, you transfer your power of the situation, the circumstance, onto that other person. That's what you're doing. And when you do that, you're giving them that situation, that circumstance, whatever it looks like, you're giving it power over you and your life. Yeah. When you sit there and you say, oh, somebody spoke to me this way and I didn't like it, and I don't deserve to be treated that way, and they're a bad person for saying what they said. Boom! They have the power, not you. You need to step into your ownership of it. I mean, it's not pretty. This is something the last couple months I've really been internalizing from my own self. It doesn't do anyone any good. It doesn't do you any good when you transfer the circumstances and the situation onto an external, whatever it is, person, place, thing, whatever. You give away your power. So how do we take back our power? Well, it's simple, but it's not easy. Because you have to take ownership. You have to accept the fact that anything and everything that's happening to you in your life, be it good or bad, it's because you chose it. That hurts. I know, that hurts to hear, and I'm sorry, but that is the truth. You chose it, and you allowed it. And the only way it can change is for you to take ownership of it and to make a decision on your own, for your own benefit, to take your power back. When you live your life trying to please other people, be it your boss, your bill collectors, your parents, your family, your friends, your neighbors, whoever, they all have control over your person because their opinion matters more than yours. But guess what? They're not paying your bills. They're not putting a roof over your head. They're not putting food on your table. They can say whatever they want to say. But does it really matter? Other than what? Your ego? Because that's really not your feelings. If you can learn to discern between what your mind thinks and what your heart feels, boom. Yeah, that's cray-cray. That is off the charts empowerment. When you can understand, your mind's going to think thoughts, but really what your mind thinks are only the thoughts that it already knows. What your heart feels. So when you can discern between the two, and you just have that awareness, when you can create that awareness and start to realize, my thoughts are thinking these things, but that's really not how I'm feeling. But my thoughts are thinking these things, but they're stupid because that isn't really how I feel. And you create a separation and your whole life perspective changes just in that. So maybe your neighbors they went out and bought a new car and you're driving a clunker to work because it's economical and it's already paid for. Our mind is going to, go to the past programming. Oh, well, they got this and now I need to go get one. Otherwise I look bad. That's past programming, yo. What does your heart tell you? Your heart tells you, my God, I'm so glad I don't have a car payment. Those poor suckers. Now they're paying out $500-$600 extra a month, not to mention insurance and everything else. I'm doing so good. But we got to create that separation. We got to take ownership. And we got to be okay with the fact. I drive a clunker. Who cares? I don't have a car payment. That means I can have money to do the things I want to do. Take the damn pressure off yourself. Take ownership. Don't look to the external, because that's when you give your power away. Your family thinks, what, you should have a bigger house. Oh my goodness, my ex. Here's a prime story for you. My ex, his parents thought we were in a 3-bedroom house, 1,600 square feet, suburban. It was fine. I loved it, actually. I loved our neighborhood. We had a great community. We had people watching out for us. We could afford it. We could afford like little extras in life. We were very comfortable. But that wasn't the mansion his parents thought he should have had. So all of a sudden now he's out house hunting for 3 times the square footage, and I'm looking at him saying, and who's gonna clean all that? 'Cause I'm not gonna. Why do you need all the extra to impress someone else? 'Cause that someone else isn't paying your bills. That someone else isn't living your life. They can go live their lives. You live yours. Take back your power. As we go into this holiday season, the gift giving, trying to keep up or outdo, y'all just find a fun game. You know, do the white elephant, or do what is the one where you draw numbers. There are so many fun different games. I'll be happy to share them with you. Just take the pressure off. Put, $20 limit and just have fun. Enjoy the moment for the moment. Because that's what it's supposed to be about. It's not supposed to be about impressing everybody, putting yourself in bankruptcy, giving away your power, because you in a split second of time, a very tiny window, want to look good, but what does that cost you? All I'm saying is, as we're going into 2020, stop and look. Where are you at in your life? What makes you really happy? And whatever it is that makes you really happy, focus more on doing more of that. And the things you find yourself blaming other people's circumstances and situations for, realize you're giving away your power. Take back your power. If you are driving some fancy schmancy car you cannot afford, go get yourself a reliable, take that money and invest. Go get a used vehicle, take the extra car payment, pour it into a good mechanic, get yourself a reliable vehicle that isn't costing you $600 a month plus full coverage insurance. Take that pressure off yourself. Be happy. Brag about the fact you got a reliable vehicle, and it may not look all that, but guess what you also don't have is all the extra payments and the stress and the headache. Take back your power. Take ownership of your happiness. What makes you happy? What gives you joy? And damn it, let go of everything else. When you find yourself blaming, stop and ask, what power am I giving there? And how can I take my power back? What changes can I make that give me happiness? Because I'll tell you what, there is no price you can put on feeling happy, liberated, content. That is priceless. That is worth billions in my book. I'd much, much rather just be content than have all the money in the world and just be miserable and grumpy, and that isn't worth it to me. And it may be worth it to you, and that's okay too. So, there's no right or wrong in this. All I'm asking is that you take a look at your life, take a look at your thoughts, take a look at what your heart feels. Does everything coincide? Are you happy? Are you giving away your power? Focus on building what makes you happy. And take ownership of what doesn't make you happy. And how can you retake your power back? All right, guys, that's what I got for tonight. I hope this has been helpful to someone somewhere. If there's other things, other topics that I can share with, share with you all, let me know. Got a boatload of information in my mind. I just don't have a boatload of time, but when I can, I will. And I love you guys. I hope that you have an amazing year end, and 2020 is just off the charts phenomenal for you. Happiness to each and every one of you. Love, joy, and light. Have a great evening. Take care. Bye.